Hello everyone, my name is Niner Sniper. I'm coming here live on the next Resident Evil game. This is
Resident Evil Revelations.
Yep. Now this game takes place about 1 year after the events from Resident Evil 4. After when Leon and Ashely survived Los Illuminados, or should I say the Ganados. However, this time this is not about Leon. This time, after 7 years of the events from Code Veronica, after Chris and Claire managed to defeat Alexia and destroy the Veronica virus, 7 years have passed, and fortunately, Chris and Claire split ways again, and fortunately, but this time, they always keep in touch with each other, that I can tell you. But, fortunately, not only that, Jill also managed to reunite with Chris and managed to be partners again. So, fortunately, after the events, Chris and Jill joined this operation known as the B.S.A, which is basically stands for Bioterrorism Assessment. Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance. So basically, it's a company that stops bio weapons and stops people from using them. So, fortunately, this event takes place after the events from Resident Evil 4, but this time this is not about Leon. Now, we are about to begin a new journey, and we're going to do it, new game, of course. And this time, we're going to be doing this in Infernal mode, which is basically a hard mode. But don't worry, I am always well prepared for this situation. So without further ado, let's begin. And how we're gonna, well, normally I would choose this because fortunately, but obviously it would be cheating, because obviously I could do New Game Plus and use the weapons I collected from my past events. But then again, that would be cheating, of course. So this time we're going to be using a new game. And obviously we're going to be doing this in Infernal mode. So without further ado, this will be a little bit tougher and well, there's going to be some enemies appearing earlier and some that are not. So that's all I'm going to say. And throughout this event, we will be playing as different characters in each event of the game. So, without further ado, let's begin and see what's going to be happening.
Hey, Jill.
Incredible.
The Queen Zenobia. This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point. been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from their last known coordinates puts them...
Right here on this ship.
Fortunately, bad news. I already told you, and I don't think you remember. But in this one, in this game, Revelation is multiplayer, but only on, if I'm gonna have to say this correctly, because in the main story, you cannot do 2 players. That's not how it works. So technically, this game is just like all the other Resident Evil games that I played so far. This one of the main story, I can do solo. The one you're talking about is multiplayer, which is basically we do like, I don't know, it's basically almost similar to like the Mercenaries, something like that. That is the only thing we can do as 2 players in this game. But in the main story, nope. So you're gonna have to wait until I finish this game, until the next game that I will be doing. So I'm on my own on this one. Alright, now for those of you who are new or probably forgot about this game or never heard of it, this is a bit different from Resident Evil 4, and everything is mostly the same, kind of. But this time it's a bit different.
It's been abandoned for a while.
No signs of life. But I feel like something's here.
Hey,
What? What happened?
I don't think we're alone.
That was on Revelations 2. And you streamed that, not me. Okay, now, fortunately...
No power, which means no elevator for us.
Ooh, I wouldn't have said that if I were you. Ooh. See what I mean? Normally when it comes to situations like this, you're gonna need some serious firepower. But let me say this first. You two keep talking, but fortunately, let me say this. As you guys know, that you guys know me. I don't like to cheat. But when it comes to using serious firepower, you're gonna need all the weapons you need for, well, depending what it is. So obviously, we are gonna be using something even better. But just for the record, actually no, I don't have any infinite ammo. All my guns are, yeah, used for ammo. But just, oops, wrong button. But just for the record, there will be some parts of the game that, one, I will lose my guns just temporarily, which means even with my customized upgraded guns, I will be still struggling in this mode. So fortunately, there will be some parts I will be playing as, well, you guys will see eventually. But yeah, and you'll guys see what I'm exactly talking about. So fortunately, let's see. Wait. There we go. I was about getting confused. But yeah, this is how it works. Just gotta make sure I don't have anything. And skip that. Yeah, on second thought, this is way too much. I need to earn them. So, if I have to guess this correctly, I'm gonna have to do this without, because obviously my guns are way too strong and they'll obviously kill my enemies in one shot. So let me think this through. My chances is to avoid my enemies without getting hit. But if this comes way too much, then I will switch to another game mode. No way I'm not doing casual mode, because that's way too. But if it gets too challenging and if I'm struggling a bit, and fair warning, anyone laughs, because I already passed this game in this mode already about 3 years ago. So yeah. But yeah, if it comes to that situation, then I'm gonna have to be careful and avoid my enemies for the time being until I find something to upgrade my weapons. Well, it's complicated to say, but you guys will see eventually.
Stench.
It's been abandoned for a while.
No signs of life, but I feel like something's here.
Hey,
What happened?
I don't think we're alone.
Have to be okay. So unfortunately, just like in Resident Evil 3 Remake and the original Resident Evil 3, if you guys been paying attention, you can still dodge your enemies' attacks, but you have to time it correctly, the same way how I did in Resident Evil 3 Remake. However, in this version, it's kinda complicated. Not too complicated, because you gotta pay attention to your enemies' attacks, and when you time it right, you can easily dodge them. But fortunately, yeah. So since I'm not that strong, looks like I'm gonna have to dodge my enemy's attacks, but I gotta pay attention how they attack first. So, yeah. Alright. Huh. Like that.
Parker, give me a hand here.
Sure, no problem.
I got something. I think it's a gun.
Now what?
Give me a sec.
So, it's not Chris.
Hey, Shani, and understandable. And like I said, this could take a while. Yeah, this might take a couple tries to kill these things.
This explains our missing crew.
This is not good. Where are you, Chris?
Episode 1, Into the Depths.
This sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating city of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar energy been used to supply power to an entire city. But in 2004, Veltro, a terrorist group opposing the city's development, launched a bioterrorist attack. They not only released a virus, but also several creatures, known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the situation. This launched one of the worst tragedies the world has ever seen. The FBC, the world's leading counter-bioterror organization operating under the auspices of the US, was called in to direct efforts to contain the attack. The B.S.A, a counter-bioterror NGO, which operates independently of the interests of any one country, went in as observers to assist the FBC. Realizing the need for immediate and decisive action, Supreme Local Headquarters issued the order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself. Media outlets around the world began to refer to the incident as the Terra Grigia Panic. Following the incident, the FBC announced it has successfully disbanded the terrorist group called Veltro. It is now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people. But, as you can see, the lost city of Terra Grigia remains inaccessible, a silent and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
Ah, there you two are.
O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise. I assume you both know that the FBC has cordoned off the entire area. However, in the past few weeks, a number of mysterious carcasses have washed up.
I guess the FBC couldn't cover up a mess this big, huh?
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put two and two together.
And that's why I've sent the B.S.A in to investigate. Did you pick up your new equipment from Quint?
The, Genesis, something. Is that its name?
You didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
No, I brought it with me, just in case.
I hope you read quickly, because you're gonna need it on your mission.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Alright, now the Genesis manual. Well, fortunately, instead of reading it, well, I'll let you guys read it just for a short period of time. Alright, so basically is this thing. What does it do? Well, allow me to show you a demonstration.
Ah, look at this mess. Oh, they're rotted to hell.
Skin so pale. I've never seen anything like it.
Use the Genesis to get a reading on it. The Genesis requires a decent sample size to get an accurate reading. Scan the carcasses on the beach and send me your data.
So basically, if we find anything that doesn't look human or anything that's not human or anything, we can scan it all the way up.
I'm getting something from inside it.
Careful now.
Don't worry, I've done this before.
I've got something. What is this? If it's an engineered mutation, this could prove a link.
I'll run some tests on this. Continue with the investigation.
Now, basically, like I said before, you can use these to scan these for optical items and creatures. However, as you guys can see on the right side bottom, there's a yellow dot, which means that. And scan that. Item found. Now, throughout this whole entire game, there will be hidden items that you cannot see unless you use this thing to scan them. And once you find them, they'll appear like this, and you can pick them up. Simple as that.
Out there. That's where Terra Grigia was. Has it been a year already?
After Raccoon City, this must be a cakewalk.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight.
I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigation, but proceed with extreme caution.
That smell must have ruptured from gas.
It's what a mess.
We need more samples to run an analysis. Give me a few more.
Okay, now, throughout this whole entire game, there are also these hidden somewhere around the game, if you're good at finding them. Handprints.
We don't have enough.
Now, basically what they do, they give you a special reward each time you find them. depending how many amounts you find, you'll be rewarded by the end of the chapter, depending how many handprints you found. And if I remember correctly, there are 20 in total, if I'm correct.
Gather some more samples from the carcasses on the beach.
30 in total. Now, they're hidden really hard to find because they're hidden somewhere throughout each chapter. As long as you pay attention and go to each of the worlds, you will be able to find more of these things. And as you guys can see right here, after you scan and analyze and get 100%, you'll be rewarded with a healing pill, or should I say healing herb. Because this time there are no green, red, well, there are green herbs, but there are no red or blue herbs this time. For this time, in order to heal, you need to find or scan enemies, and once you reach to 100%, you'll be rewarded with a healing herb, and you can only carry 5 in total. So obviously use them wisely and try not to take any damage.
I've collected enough samples.
Good. Get them to me ASAP.
Hey Zumi, you doing alright? Alright.
Shit. How the hell don't these things stay dead?
More of them? Hurry up and neutralize them.
FBC's trying to cover up these monsters. Finally, some peace and quiet.
All in a day's work for you two, eh? All right, enough chit-chat. Get that sample data to me.
Alright. And that's basically it for now.
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
And I bet it's no coincidence they came through the FBC's blockade.
Well, we did all we can. Now, we wait for the results to come back from HQ. Huh? It's the emergency line. Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh. What? Yes, that's fine. I'll take it from here. We'll have to speed things up. Starting now. Uh-huh. Good. Get to it. Jill, Parker, you two are still on the case.
What happened?
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
Well, how?
We're not certain. I've sent their last known coordinates to your terminals.
The The signal was lost over the ocean. I thought they were in the mountains chasing Veltro. But judging from their position, they must be...
On a ship. I'll go back to HQ. Take charge of the search and rescue. You two will be my eyes out there.
Yes, sir.
And each time you complete every game of this, you'll be ranked depending how long. Normally, it's a good idea to skip the cutscenes in every time you do this every once in a while. But fortunately, so far, it'll rank you of your accuracy depending how you aim and shoot your enemies, how many deaths you went through depending how many times you die. But if you get 0, you get an S. And for the clear time, well, it depends if you either skip or... yeah. But basically, the points are for raid mode only. It's not really that big of a deal. Alright, let's save right here. There we go. And here's what I really like about this game. Every single time I complete a chapter, or when I redo or when I resume a game, it does this. And here goes nothing.
Think these things got to Chris and Jessica?
I hope not.
Hey, no one's saying Chris is dead.
All right, then let's find him already.
You hear that? Was that the lock?
I'll check it out.
Okay, I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Chris's trail. This thing has a lot of similarities to the corpses on the beach.
Okay, for now it's best not to encounter them for now. It's best to avoid them.
Chris! Chris! Come on, say something! I found Chris, but he's trapped in there.
Can you get him out?
No, it's a tough lock. I need the key.
Okay, then let's find it.
Okay, let's see. Right now I don't have any healing items, so this could get it. Well, I don't want to say it, but just gotta be careful.
You hear that? Was that the lock?
I'll check it out.
Okay. I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Krista's trail. This thing has a lot of similarities to the corpses on the beach.
You hear that? Was that the lock?
I'll check it out.
Okay. I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Krista's trail. This thing has a lot of similarities to the corpses on the beach.
Christ, these things... It can't be.
Okay, so fortunately there is a way how to... Okay, but this is gonna be really, because to you guys know me, I'm not toxic. But obviously there is a way to dodge these guys, but it's kinda silly and weird. So obviously you guys know, normally you have to time it when dodging, because you have to press up or down on the left stick and then press circle to dodge. But there is another way to dodge your enemies, and it's kind of silly, but I have to make sure if it works. So let me try something. Yep, it works. Before I show you guys what it is, just give me a second. Gotta get out of here first. Okay, so obviously the way to do it, you have to make sure you're like moving the, like, let's say you're just doing it in circles, like going around this, like that. You have to do it with the left stick in circles, and that's the only way to dodge your enemies by doing this. But it's almost like you're doing taunting, just like how we've seen it on Breakers and GBD. So I'm gonna try not to do that much, but if it's gonna take that time to dodge my enemies, I got no other choice. But just for the record, I'm not doing this to be toxic. It's the only way to dodge my enemies.
What's going on?
I found a survivor. The BOW's got her, though.
Who was she?
I'm still trying to piece that together. Parker, I couldn't find anything out on the woman, but I did find a key.
Copy that. Hold on to it. We just might need it. I found Chris. Make your way to my location.
Huh, so it actually works. I literally know how. No, I seriously have no idea how I managed to survive that. But wow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Come on, we gotta help Chris.
Jill!
Come on, we gotta help Chris.
Chris? What is this?
Oh, great. Shit! It's a trap!
It's time you learned the truth, Miss Valentine.
And that completes episode 1. Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
The signal was lost over the ocean.
Queen Zenobia.
Right here on this ship.
No signs of life. But I feel like something's here.
I think it's a gun. This is not good. Where are you, Chris? Chris! What is this?
Oh, great. Shit! It's a trap!
It's time you learned the truth, Miss Valentine.
Episode 2, Double Mystery.
Slow down, Chris.
We're almost there, Jessica.
I certainly hope so. My feet are killing me.
Our source indicates the camp is on the far side of this peak.
Maybe it's the weather, but I still can't make contact with HQ. Who'd have thought we'd be stuck out here for so long?
Now, isn't it kind of suspicious? Because didn't O'Brien say that Chris and Jessica were hunting in the mountains or searching something in the mountains? Because that's what Jill said. But now they supposedly were supposed to be somewhere in the water, but they're not. They're in the mountains. So that's suspicious number 1. So obviously there will be a mystery upon this game, and if we can figure out the clues, but I know that you guys already seen and already played this game already, but let's just say we should gather up the puzzles and mysteries of every single one of them. So for now, let's just enjoy this and figure out this puzzle. So our first clue is that obviously Chris and Jessica were supposed to be out in sea, but Jill said they were supposed to be in the mountains, and they're still in the mountains. So that means they're not captured. Isn't that a bit suspicious? That's only clue number 1. Alright, but before I also continue, I'll be right back real quick, so BRB. Alright, I am back.
The plane! My god, it crashed!
There shouldn't be any shipping routes in this area.
And the intel we got on Veltro was on the money. Come on.
Jesus, no one could have lived through that.
Investigate the site. Let me know if you find anything. What the hell were they carrying? The manifest should give us a lead to work with.
Let's see. They were headed for Mock Airport.
If that's where they are, this mine should take us there. Jessica, I need a hand!
Hold on! This cave is too cold.
You should have worn your thermal underwear.
Hey, did you hear that?
I think they're infected. Careful, Jessica.
See? This is why I like chihuahuas. Is the plane transporting these things?
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Then Veltro is back from the dead.
Yeah. And we have to stop them before anyone gets hurt.
So, Jill, was it?
Was what? Stay focused.
She was your partner before, right?
Yeah, my partner from before. What about it?
I was, just asking.
Shit!
Chris, are you okay?
It's just my leg. I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Hold on, I'll be right there.
Damn, there's too many of them.
Hang in there, Chris.
Shit, my ammo's not gonna last.
Are there any more decoys? Me and my sweet ass are on the way. Can you stand?
Thanks. I'll be okay.
Sorry to bring this up again, but
Bring what up?
do you trust me as much as Jill?
There's no need to compare. I trust you both. Besides, trust is built through actions, not words.
That's so like you, Chris. It's always about the job, isn't it?
And that's part one of being trustful to people. Not by words, but also how they act.
Look, is that the airstrip?
That's their hideout.
This is Forkball. Do you read?
Chris here. I read you, sir.
Are you all right? Where are you?
The interference here killed our signals. We're at Valkoinen Mock Airport.
Damn it. It's all a setup.
What do you mean?
I sent Jill and Parker to the Mediterranean on faulty intel, and now I've lost contact with them. I haven't heard from them since.
How? What's going on?
Chris, you better look at this.
It's impossible.
O'Brien, you're not gonna like this. We found the Veltro crest.
Then stories of their resurrection are true. If that's the case, then...
Then the setup that got Jill and Parker. It was all...
Yeah, I'd almost guarantee it.
O'Brien, we'll go after Jill and Parker. I hope that's not a problem.
Not at all. Make your way to the Mediterranean, and we'll keep you posted.
Any idea what's going on?
We'll sort it out later. We have to move.
Yeah. But the real question is, how does he know it was a setup? Something is still not right here. First, well, I already said it before, but something still doesn't feel quite right here. But for now, let's just keep continuing.
What? Where?
Jill?
Parker.
Where are you?
I don't know. A room, I think. Somewhere on the ship.
Damn it. Bastard took all my weapons.
Can you reach HQ?
No, comms are out, it seems. We should regroup. Jill, you can't fight without a weapon. Just do your best to dodge. You can't fight without a weapon. Just do your best to dodge.
Jill, are you okay?
I'm fine, but the ship's crawling with BOWs.
Okay, we're going to need our weapons. I think I saw them on my way here, but I couldn't reach them. We should be okay as long as we work together. Wait, there are more creatures this way. I found this though. Think we can use it?
Yeah, it just might do the trick.
The weapons I found are just up ahead. Hurry. Jill, I found our weapons. They're in here. We got our equipment. Now what?
Now we contact HQ and tell them what the hell is going on.
We should be able to do that from the bridge. Let's go.
Not yet. Alright, now that we've reached this part, now for this we can basically upgrade and customize our weapons depending which one we're going to be using. And as you guys saw earlier, I found a few custom parts. Now there are different kinds of ones, but some of them are common, but some of them are legendary. Some of them you can acquire by completing some puzzles or side missions if you find something interesting, but you're going to need a key to open it later on in the game. So it's always important to scope every part of the ship and see if you can access them. If you can't, don't worry, you can always but here is a thing. You can only go back to certain parts of areas that you like. Well, you guys will see eventually. But for now, looks like I got some custom parts and some nice guns. But fortunately, I'm gonna choose. Well, I'm gonna switch out this gun with this one. And for the custom parts, some of them are only acquired depending on the picture of the gun. If they're golden, well, highlighted yellow, that means they could be attached to it. If not, like this one for example, that means you can't equip it to a gun. So for this one, burst 3, it can only be equipped to a pistol. But as for the rest, yes. So let's attach damage. And alright, this should give me at least a fighting chance against those creatures. So, for now.
Now what?
Now we contact HQ and tell them what the hell is going on.
We should be able to do that from the bridge. Let's go. This is the room I was stuck in. By the way, what's the deal with that guy in the gas mask? We got our equipment. Now what?
Now we contact HQ and tell them what the hell is going on.
We should be able to do that from the bridge. Let's go. This is the room I was stuck in. By the way, what's the deal with that guy in the gas mask? Damn it. These things are hiding everywhere. Our equipment. Now what?
Now we contact HQ and tell them what the hell is going on.
We should be able to do that from the bridge. Let's go. This is the room I was stuck in. By the way, what's the deal with that guy in the gas mask? He's here. Things are hiding everywhere.
I'm at the bridge.
Okay, now this is off to a good start. Ammo cases. Now, throughout this whole entire game, once again, just like I said, it's always a good idea to scope out the areas, because obviously there will be some good items you can grab, like ammo cases, because in this game, if you want to hold more ammo for different weapons, you're going to have to find some ammo cases to hold them. So for this example, I can only carry 30 handgun ammo, but with that, it should have increased by now. So now I can hold 50 ammo of handgun now. So it's a good thing I did that.
We can't change our course. We're completely adrift.
This is recent. The perpetrator can't be far.
Don't tell me that was the tugboat.
Shit, we'll be stuck here. Dear. Please, drop the weapon.
Drop yours, Parker.
Who the hell are you?
Well, fortunately, this is getting more suspicious by the moment. However, I am going to stop it right here because fortunately, after with the struggling and everything, but eventually I'll get the hang of it, I'm going to stop it right here. So until next time, we'll continue more of this, but this still keeps getting weird. First, O'Brien tells Jill that Chris was in the water, but he was in the mountains this whole time. Then he says it's a setup, and now the whole thing with Veltro, and finally the mysterious man on the ship. What could this all mean? Well, we won't find out until then. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Till next time, we'll continue more of the story, and don't worry, I still got another stream to do. So with that said, don't forget to like and subscribe. So peace out, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again later on. Peace.